has not only his own temperature but maintains it by an individual state of equilibrium. Have you ever met two people who can agree about the temperature of a room or railway compartment? Some get cold feet easily, others a hot head or hands, and so on. Clothing is really an individual expression of reaction to the equilibrium of warmth. In the feeling of shame, where individuality has been touched to the very core, blushing expresses a change in warmth. This is a thing which is confined entirely to men. It is a disturbance of the balance of the individual's spiritual essence. Another process which is peculiarly individual is that of thinking, real concentrated thinking. In this, one really feels the activity of warmth, similar to that produced by muscular exertion. Thinking is a spiritual activity, but it is deeply connected with the fact that we, as human beings, can withdraw a certain amount of energy within the animals is consumed in bodily exertion alone, to direct concentration of thought. So we have two kinds of works, spiritual and bodily, and between them the individuality keeps a balance. No one could be occupied in one to the complete exclusion of the other. We see therefore that there is a very close relationship between the individuality and the regulation of warmth and temperature in the body. There is an organism of warmth which has, of course, been studied by biologists, although they call it by another name. The fact that men suffer from too many colds and chills and such things as rheumatism shows that the system of regulation of warmth is in existence but can easily be disturbed. This system is alien to self-consciousness and self-control. It is one of the greatest paradoxes that warmth does not follow its natural tendency to flow towards that which is cooler. The tendency is always counterbalanced, and the human body remains like an island untouched by the general interplay of varieties of warmth. Self-consciousness is different from mere consciousness. We stand on it as thrown on an island, surrounded by the waves of consciousness, but in the bodies corresponds to the regulation warmth, which is entirely individual. This leads us to the idea of the self-conscious ego, which is the same thing as individuality. It is not based on mere respiration, on air, but on the independence of our organisms of warmth, always held in balance. We have now reached a paradoxical truth. Individuality and self-consciousness are connected with warmth. Such things as self-consciousness belong to the philosophical domain and are considered quite abstract. The study of the details of warmth regulation may be found in some of the recentest books on philosophy and expressed in language that is entirely incomprehensible. But the attempt to bring these two aspects together has never been made. Yet everything depends on bringing together so-called material and spiritual objects. Our philosophers could learn a great deal if they knew where their ego principle is really rooted in the physical world. And our physicists and engineers would have a higher opinion of head that they would realize that in the human organisms it is the basis of individual thought and experience. Of course, between the highly abstract ego of the philosophers and the bombardment of molecules by origin of head, there is tremendous abyss, which is the tragedy of science in this epoch. The body is relegated to materialistically and the mind to abstractly, the result of ignoring the spirit.